Howdy folks, John with HillCo here. I got Leonard and Walter and Lewis here with me, my three boys. We're doing a quick project today, working with a fabulous product that we're launching right now, the EZB Hive Stand. Really unique hive stand product. Allows you to run a whole lot of hives on one set of hive stands. It requires these stainless steel frames, some hardware, and either 2x6 or 2x8 lumber. It's really a nice design here. So if you want to use, if you're only putting maybe 4 or 5 hives on a stand, you don't need 2x8 lumber. Just use 2x6. You can put it in this slot, or you can flip it over and use 2x8 lumber, which we're using here today. 2x8 treated lumber. We're using 16 footers. We're going to cut down a little bit, which I'll show you here in a minute. But EZB Hive Stands. Fabulous product. We're going to show you how it works here in just a second. All right, so we're starting with 16-foot 2x8s here. What I want to do first, I don't need full 16-foot length of my hive stand sets. So what I want to do first, and I'm a little bit worried about over time as these hive stands sit on the ground, over time is liable to sink in. So I've got some extra 2x8s and treated lumber here. This is ground contact rated treated lumber. And so what I want to do is cut enough off of these boards here to give me a platform I can just lay flat on the ground and then lay the hive stand on top of it. So Leonard's going to measure. He's got his little tape measure here. How long are we, little guy? Going to measure how long this is so we can see how long we're going to cut this. About 25 inches?
Yeah.
25 and a half. Okay, we'll cut them like 28. We'll cut them a little bit longer. All right, let's measure over here, boys. Let's do one here for now. Forgive me, we don't have hearing protection or goggles or anything on right now, but we'll be okay. Alright, now we've got a couple boards cut. We'll go back over here. We're going to place these hive stands and set one of these puppies up and show you how it goes together. Alright, so we got our hive stand set here, ready to go. We got our 2x8s cut. All we got to do now, got Hannah helping too here. We're going to slide the 2x8 through the stand, bring your end around, guys. Okay, just slide it through a little bit like this. Go ahead and bring it around. And I'm tilting, that's good. I'm tilting the stand now to where the top and bottom are both contacting the hive stand. See, I don't want to like this because it's not getting proper straight. You get the maximum strength. You have it tilted to where it kind of locks itself in there. You can scoot it in or scoot it down as far as you want to, just as long as you have a place to bolt it. Got it tight on there. There we go. And now your kit comes with, zoom in here a second, comes with stainless steel lag bolts and stainless steel flat washers. You're going to put 2 per side. So I'm just going to take my lag bolt, put it through a flat washer. There you go. Take the handful back. I have my impact driver with a 7/16 socket on it. I'm simply going to put my bolt through this hole here till she's tight. Give me another one now, another bolt and washer. Just like that. And drive her home again. Oops, being centered, right? There we go. Okay, now we'll repeat that for the other end on both sides and come back to you in a second here. So we're able to put our first board in real easy because we're able to have the stainless piece straight and slide it onto the board. Now that it's angled already because we have the first set of boards tied in there. Now I got this one in. I'm going to go ahead and just take a small sledgehammer and I got it beat up straight. I'll repeat that on the opposite end here. We'll be able to put our bolts in. Go ahead, kids. Louie, start putting the bolts in on that one. Okay. Be down here with the next set. We'll have to do some of that fancy speeding up stuff to make this video go faster. Okay, that's all there is to it. So just in case there's any doubt, what we sell you here in this kit, this EZB kit, comes with 2 stainless steel frames and the lag bolts and washers to put it together. You have to buy the lumber, either again 2x6 or 2x8 treated lumber, from your local lumber yard. And again, the beauty of this system is you can go as long or as short as you want. You know, you can get these 2x2 lumber up to 20 feet long in most lumber yards, or you can get an 8 foot long. You can go 8 foot. You can even cut that down. You can make it narrow enough for 2 hives, even 1 hive if you want to. Or you can go with, you know, 10 or 12 hives in one run. So that's the real beauty of this system. It gives you a lot of flexibility, but again, you have to provide your own lumber, source it locally there. So as you can see here, I cut off those two 28-inch pieces of 2x8. I had extra length, so I went ahead and cut off those 2 pieces and put them there, and go ahead and show them there too on both ends here. And what that's going to do, again, it's an optional thing. If you're setting it on concrete or setting it on something else, you won't need that, but I thought it'd be a good idea to have that just to make sure that this hive stand set doesn't sink into the concrete, or sink into the dirt over time. So now we're going to put some hives on these stands. We're going to set up another set just like it. We'll put some hives on these stands and come back and show you how it looks. I just caught on to here, guys, is we should have probably done it this way in the first place, but if you put them together, do one end at a time here, that'll allow us to get the opposite end done easier without having to beat that board into submission like I had to before. So we've already got the one end put together and both, and now they're getting this one kicked into place. Yeah, it looks real good. Now you just got to put your lag bolts in. All right, so here's all the hives sitting here. The bees are pretty active right now. They're a little unsure what to make of this whole move, but yeah, I got them sitting on the EZB Hive stands, 4 or 5 on each one here. I got them. We could certainly squeeze them tighter, but for now I decided not to, just to give it a shot. And yes, you see some weird plastic, different random plastic hives here. I'm just trying out some different stuff. Always experimenting a little bit, but one interesting nice benefit, and this is intentional, of the design of these EZB Hive stands is that the spacing of the 2x6 or 2x8 boards is correct to fit frames in between, so hang like that. So you kind of got a built-in frame hanger, which is really, really nice. As you're doing your hive inspections, you can set your, especially your most important frames, maybe the frame you saw has the queen on it, or the frame you think might have the queen on it. You can set there to kind of protect her. Otherwise, you can also, if you're like me, you might be the kind of guy that sets your frames up like that a lot, so you can also set frames like they're pretty handy as well. But nice feature of the EZB Hive stand as well. So check these things out. You'll really, really like them. Thanks for watching.